Happy monstering! And welcome to another episode of My Singing Monsters Live, your one-stop shop for everything to do with My Singing Monsters. We are so pleased that you're joining us here today at the end of Anniversary Month 2025 for a momentous occasion, the launch of version 5.0. Lots of other exciting things going on. We'll chat about it all throughout the program today, but before we begin, why don't we introduce ourselves to you, the viewer. So we are your hosts, Monster Handler Matt.
Monster Handler Jen.
And
it seems that the human world has been infiltrated by scallyrags.
Scallyrags.
My goodness, it's such an honor to meet you, scallyrags.
Now wait just a minute, Monster Handler Jen. I thought we advertised earlier in the week that it would be Monster Handler Allie who was the third on the couch. Who's this character?
I don't know. We've been looking for Allie for a little while. I don't know where she went. Hopefully she'll be here soon.
Curiouser and curiouser. Well, okay, I'll admit it's a little unsettling there to see scallyrags in the flesh, or is it even flesh? It's hard to know exactly what's going on. Oh, very unusual. And we're all sort of in shock and awe as well in the first place because, of course, this is brand new today with the release of Paranormal Carnival. So if you haven't already watched our Carnival of Chaos trailer, you might be wondering to yourself, who is this? Who is Scallyrags here? Well, over the course of today's My Singing Monsters Live, we will endeavor to explain all for you who are joining us here today. And we're going to do a number of things. We're going to answer questions. We're going to show... Do we have monster pieces today?
We have monster mail today.
Oh, we got monster mail. Okay, very exciting stuff. Always excellent to hear from members of our handler helper community. So, Scallyrags. So you're here. You're here in the human world, huh? Okay.
Oh, yes. I don't know how to translate that into human.
I can't believe your fearlessness sitting right there on the couch beside this entity.
I do feel a little uneasy, but I'm doing it for the community. I'm putting myself at risk. Just kidding. There's no risk.
Aw, Scallyrags. Okay, so that's very interesting. Very interesting what we've got going on over there. All right, I'll try not to dwell. It's one of those situations where I'm going to find myself staring.
Yeah, it's hard not to stare.
And I'll try not to stare. I don't want to be rude, but of course, Scallyrags is a bit of a rascal.
Look at these eyes.
Oh yes, there they are. Very unsettling. Okay, so like I said before, today is the launch of My Singing Monsters version 5.0. Can you believe it? We've passed all the way through the 1s and the 2s and the 3s and the 4s,
right.
And here we are with version 5.0. A fitting conclusion to Anniversary Month 2025. We began with version 4.9, which was 4 plus 9 equals 13, our 13th anniversary, and we're ending with a bang here with the launch of a brand new island. Now, this is going to be a running theme throughout the show today, but of course, us monster handlers are privy to the information of what's coming out in advance, and we've been working hard on our updates for many months now. But of course, at the beginning of Anniversary Month, you, the handler helper community, was there going, oh, I don't know about this Anniversary Month. What do they have planned? They didn't even do this, that, or the other thing. Well, let this be a lesson to y'all. Don't doubt us in the future. We are going to deliver every year on the moment, at the stroke of 11 a.m. Eastern time. So yeah, I saw some folks on the official Discord saying like, man, Wanderer Island Dawn of Fire was just last week to celebrate 10 years of Dawn of Fire. Paranormal Carnival today. Man, what's next? Well, of course, now that we've discovered a number of new monsters, we should probably go through and talk about what's happening in the update. What do you think, Scallyrags? Is that a good idea? I'm going to take that as a yes. It's sort of similar to everything that I've heard Scallyrags say up until just this moment, but careful. You might lose a hand there, Monster Handler Jen. Oh my gosh.
It can't see me.
Okay, yeah. I am curious about the general visibility is there of Scallyrags. Okay, so why don't we launch right in and talk about what's new in version 5.0, which launched today on all platforms for My Singing Monsters. Cue it up, Monster Handler Band. Okay, so first item, of course, is Paranormal Carnival. Many members of our community, I would say, correctly guessed at the name of this brand new island in My Singing Monsters. Some of them were also correctly guessing that it is an island situated in the beyond, in the space beyond the actual toroidal planet of the monster world. It's in the far reaches of the beyond. It's in good company alongside Magical Nexus, and it's available at level 22. It does require Light Island. Why does it require Light Island? Well, we'll get to that in just a moment.
I know why.
Oh, Jen knows why. No spoilers, Jen. But in order to populate this island of beautiful, wonderful, eccentric, exotic paranormals, you're going to want to transpose level 18 paranormals in their major forms from the magical islands to start collecting a troop of hybrid oddities. And Scallyrags is first and foremost among them. So why don't Monster Handler Ben, we switch? Yeah, well, let's talk about Scallyrags itself. So Scallyrags is here in the studio with us, which is absolutely crazy. But of course, this is one of our first paranormal hybrids to be released in version 5.0, and it stars our good friend Baby No Money.
It sure does, Monster Handler Matt.
So if you have been following our socials over the last several weeks, you probably saw lots of things hinting at Baby No Money integrations, and Baby No Money himself is sort of doing a tour of the internet currently, appearing in all the places that you are used to seeing internet-y things.
Internet explorer,
He is an internet explorer, and he's got a tour coming up, and exciting stuff is happening with Baby No Money in the future. We got a chance to meet him earlier this month, and we had a really fun and exciting opportunity to actually appear as My Singing Monsters as part of one of his shows. So more information on that, I think, is coming in the coming weeks. We've got sort of a behind the scenes look at that particular experience, which is exciting. But something about Scallyrags that I think is worth mentioning. There's Baby No Money himself, sort of ghosting and doing a sort of little ET moment there with one of Scallyrags' arms, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, it's sort of a cute little moment there. So a couple things I wanted to note about Scallyrags. First and foremost is we really did a bamboozle. I know I did a bamboozle of the community because, of course, the text treatment of Scallyrags is yellow. It's that sort of ambery yellow, beautiful golden color, which is very similar looking, but not identical to the legendary class of monsters. And so, of course, a lot of folks were thinking, okay, well, if Baby No Money is going to be appearing in My Singing Monsters, he's got to be a legendary, right? And so they're wrong, but they're also kind of right. And the reason I say that they're kind of right is that because Paranormal Carnival exists in the beyond, it has this sort of influence from the human world, and the Department of Monstrous Anomalies is sort of involved somehow in, like, you know, it seems either the creation or the influence in some major way of Paranormal Carnival itself. And so the other point I wanted to comment about Scallyrags is that it has this special designation. It is the Rascal Paranormal, and each of these paranormal hybrids, much like the core paranormal, so Arcarina, Owlesque, Harrionette, and someone you'll find out about momentarily, they all have these special names. So rather than just being this is a control hoax hybrid, it has this special designation of being the Rascal Paranormal. We'll get into details about what the other designations of our brand new paranormal hybrids are later, but as Scallyrags here, it's available to buy or breed at level 22 on Paranormal Carnival.
And I have to say, my favorite part of watching, all the teasers come out, all the content, was seeing what our handler helpers thought the collaboration was going to be. I saw lots and lots of guesses of, is Baby No Money going to be the Light Island Paranormal? Oh no, he's going to be on Shadow Island. He's going to be a legendary. And it was just so much fun seeing all of the theories from the community and sitting back and being like, oh, you just wait.
Yeah, and it's sort of exciting that there are so many options of what it could have been because of the current ongoing content tracks that we've got running in My Singing Monsters. Now, you'll notice that on both the word art for Paranormal Carnival and here in the corner, that it just has the major color tones of the monster. Very interesting. And if you go in game and you pop a quick peek at the bios for Scallyrags and its other denizens of the carnival, then there we go. Of the carnival, you'll see that they all have redacted bios.
Yeah, I did
There's
notice
sections
that.
of their bios that are missing. It's almost as if their other halves are being hidden away from us, have been obfuscated in some way. And I wonder if the Department of Monstrous Anomalies, I wonder if DOMA has anything to say about that. We'll have to send an angrily worded
That's
email.
right. Strongly worded letter.
Yes, exactly, to them to try and get them to figure out what's going on. Okay, so I alluded to another new core paranormal that arrived today in version 5.0, and it is Shimmer. It's Shimmer. This is the Depths paranormal. So
I
this
love this.
Yes, I really like this. And this, of course, was teased at the end of our anniversary month kickoff time for a tune-up at the beginning of the month, caused endless speculation about what exactly was going on there. The hexagonal form of its sort of special wormhole time-space opening ability there was endlessly speculated upon. Of course, the fact that it has 6 sides freaked everybody out. They thought it was something, this other thing. But yes, here it exists in both of its major and minor forms, and if Scallyrags is the Rascal Paranormal, Shimmer is the Depths Paranormal, because it encompasses both extreme ends of depths. There's deep space in its major form and deep water in its minor forms.
It does look like something that would come out of the deep ocean.
Yes, we thought, as so many of our other existing paranormals are, it's inspired by a connection to the magical island on which it appears. And so Light Island, we were thinking, okay, well, light, but almost the opposite of it. Where does it have a hard time reaching into deep space or into deep water? But the other sort of flip side fun part of that as well is that the minor version here, the minor form of Shimmer, is inspired in part by a mantis shrimp. Yes, which actually has the ability to produce light as it thrusts forth its little hands and knocks somebody out. But anyway, but the less said about that, the better. But yeah, so this is available just like the other core paranormals at alternating times of day on the following islands: on Light Island, and that's its major form; Mirror Light, its minor form; and in its major form on Paranormal Carnival. And of course, once you've collected Shimmer on Light Island, you can transpose it over to Paranormal Carnival. Very exciting stuff.
Love
so
that.
in the lead up to today's release, a lot of people were saying, okay, Light Paranormal for sure, but maybe that's all that we're getting. So it was obviously a delight for us to have this sort of in our back pocket, that the Light Paranormal, the Paranormal on Light Island, the Depths Paranormal, was arriving, but alongside much, much more.
Surprise.
Yes, so very exciting stuff. So there's that. Next, we have Rare Ogler,
Yay!
the 5th and final of our rare workshoppers. And, don't want it to be too overshadowed by the exciting stuff that's happening today, because Ogler, very popular monster. Everyone likes Ogler, and I know that when this rare was first unveiled during our anniversary month kickoff, people were very excited to see it. So it's available for a limited time to buy. Tune up to Charmanize, level 19 on Ethereal Workshop, on Plasma and Mech Islets. Now, Monster Handler Ben, if you could transition to the next slide, please. Wanted to comment as well about the tune-up mechanic. So here in the final week of anniversary month, we've got the tunable elements in the rarefied attunement structure. It's all 5. It's all 5. Wow. It's not just Ogler's elements.
Exciting.
And I saw many folks in the community saying, "Oh, they messed up." you can tune up an Ogler prior to its availability week. But no, that's exactly how the mechanic works. That's exactly how it's designed to work. So you can tune up a monster, provided that it has that element available as one of its tunable elements at any time. So provided that you've tuned up all of the elements of a monster, it doesn't necessarily have to be available in the market. If you were working ahead during Blairett's week and you had tuned up your Ogler with the poison element in advance, then you were able to get it as early as last week. But for those of you who are perhaps just starting to figure out tuning up here in the rarefied attunement structure, you're in luck, because for the next 7 days, all ethereal elements, that's Plasma, Shadow, Mech, Crystal, and Poison, are tune-upable in the rarefied attunement structure, provided, of course, that you have upgraded to it. So that's working as intended. So there you go. The more you know. Next, we have, okay, here are our 2 other paranormal newcomers in version 5.0.
I'm so excited.
Yes, we've got Dactyl, the bombast paranormal, and Germ, the cycle paranormal. They, just like Scallyrags, have redacted sections of their bios, but we can sort of conclude that what we're looking at here are the major forms of these brand new species. So Dactyl is a double element paranormal, and Germ is our first of the triple element paranormals, and these are permanent additions to the game. They're available to buy or breed at level 22 on Paranormal Carnival, and it's worth mentioning because I saw some folks thinking about this as well. So unlike the core paranormals on the magical islands where they originate, Paranormal Carnival you can buy or breed at any time.
Oh, well, that's
yes,
kinda nice.
you don't have to wait for certain windows of availability. We suspect that this has to do with the fact that Paranormal Carnival exists sort of outside of our understanding of time and space in the first place, and it's sort of doing its total own thing, right? So wanted to mention that so the folks weren't there like racing to try and get it. We were also very excited to basically bring back a breeding island, because we know that that's something that our handler helper community has also been clamoring for a while. They've been going, why don't you get back to basics, my singing monsters? And we said, okay. But another new exciting thing about Paranormal Carnival is that some familiar structures have some brand new looks.
I love
Castle, breeding structure, nursery, really cool and interesting obstacles in Paranormal Carnival, all a reflection of the fact that this is outside of the core monster world itself. It's off the torus. It's in deep space. It's somewhere other. It's connected very likely to what what was happening in our Carnival of Chaos video. So, like,
and I must say, I love Dactyl. What a fabulous monster! Its little posing it did out on the runway in the trailer.
Yes.
Love that. I wish I had that confidence.
You know, I think you could pull off the sort of moves that Dactyl is always doing.
And Germ is so cute.
Yes, unexpectedly cute.
I love how cute Germ is.
Yeah.
I just want to boop its little, I guess, long nose.
Yes, it's a little trunk there going on. Yes, a very, very interesting organism. The Germ is. It sort of defies all understanding and expectation of everything that we know about anything up until this point. So very unusual monster, but I'm sure it'll worm its way into players' hearts sooner rather than later. I'm very excited as of today to start seeing some of the monster piece creations of some of this new stuff. It'll be very exciting in the coming days to check that out.
That's right, handler helpers. Hashtag monster piece. Let's see some new beautiful artwork.
I can't wait. I can't wait. Okay, what's next, Monster Handler Ben? So, in version 5.0, several costumes that we have teased or we've alluded to in the past are finally here, joining the Creator Series. So, we've got ones designed by It's Legacy, Pure Plays, Uxus, Lycode 666, and Cube Legal. So, who have we got here? We've got Badge of Honor for Spirit.
So good.
Our first costume, if I'm not mistaken, for an Ox Seasonal. Yeah. Very cool. We've got Hollow Knight there for Hollow.
From our costume contest winner.
Yes, which is wonderful. It sort of reminds me of some sort of song made of silk, perhaps. That is happening also during this month. Yes, our other Curator Club entry there is by Pure Plays, and that is the fastest web slinger costume for Arakulele.
And what a transformation!
Indeed, in the case of both Its Legacies and Pure Plays costumes, I know they wanted to bring a little bit of themselves to the monsters. So that was a really neat experience collaborating on that with them. And like you said, Monster Handler Jen, Hollow Knight is part of our costume contest, and so too is the Pinata T-Rocks there by Uxus.
Beautiful.
And Exert Like Soup by Cube Legal.
I can get on board. I can get on that train.
Yes, I liked the details, and we preserved it here in the final in-game version of the sort of alphabet soup going on there, and the letters that are visible are of course an X, an R, and a T that spell out Exert's name. So these are permanent content additions to the game. You can pick them up at any time for your monsters. So that's very exciting and fun. Great opportunity to bring some of the community's creativity into our game. Next up, we've got the breeding menu. So in version 5.0, many players as early back as August started to get a sneak peek here. We were running a test in our community for new players to see about the breeding menu, whether it was time to give a fresh coat of paint to it and some brand new functionality. And the results came back and the answer was yes. So in this new breeding menu, you can use filters for faster sorting and display possible results of your selected combination. Now, there should be a little microscopic asterisk on there. So something I wanted to mention about this brand new breeding menu is that for newly released monsters, it will not display the possible result, because we still want it to be a surprise. We still want it to be a challenge for the community to go and seek those out. As the monsters have been out for a while, that's when we will add them to the breeding structure possible results. But we didn't want to sort of spoil the surprise if a brand new epic monster is coming out, for example, to immediately be able to identify what that breeding combination is. So as you go looking for such things, just know that moving forward. There are, and thanks to the help of our Handler Helper community, they've already identified for us a couple of those missing entries that are out there that we're going to work at updating over the next little bit. But yeah, this hopefully should make breeding a far more exciting, interesting experience. There's cool new effects going on. I know some feedback has come through already about, well, what if I want to speed it up a little faster? Well, we always listen to your feedback, and so we'll have to take it back to our design team and see what we can come up with. But in the meantime, very exciting, a little Easter egg there of the bubble in the back there. It's of course inspired by Big Bubble, and also one of our depictions of how eggs are formed in the first place, all the way back in our Amber Island trailer, Harvesting Zap, when Mammoth sort of bubbled an egg out of itself.
That's right.
So a little bit of a throwback there. So next, we've got rebalanced market cost for Celestials on Celestial Island. I spoke about this at the end of our anniversary month kickoff video, but we were very excited to switch it up, and these monsters in their dormant forms no longer cost diamonds in the market. They cost keys, and they cost far fewer keys as well. So if you are spinning the spin wheel and you get some keys, hey, finally, here's another use for those keys. Should make it a lot easier to collect these monsters on Celestial Island. And who knows if more players engage with Celestial Island, maybe the Celestials themselves will be inspired to try and ascend even further to their elder forms. That's a wink, wink, nudge, nudge for the community. So, yeah, so those are rebalanced, and we'll talk a little bit more about why there's no better time than right now to pick up these monsters from the market. Next up, we've got more island-themed profile cards.
Oh, I love these.
Yeah, I think these are really gorgeous. They're unlocked as you collect the corresponding islands. So who have we got here? We've got Gold Island, Ethereal, Sugarbush, Fire Haven, Fire Oasis, Light Island, Psychic, Fairy, Bone, Magical Sanctum, and Mythical Island.
How do you pick?
I don't know.
They're all so beautiful.
I know I've equipped the Mythical Island one because I love seeing the Dream Crafter in moon form there up in the corner. And for those of you keeping score at home, there's still more islands that need their island-themed profile cards. And so moving forward, we are, of course, always planning new ways for players to express themselves in the profile menu, but this expanded offering should allow you even more creative freedom to pick the ones that you want. So that's exciting. Next. All right, now we're into the sales portion. So with the grand finale of Anniversary Month, we have over 275 limited time monsters available to buy or breed through to the end of Anniversary Month. Who does this include? We got seasonals in the mix. We got rares. We got epics. We got fire expansion monsters. The list goes on and on.
Look at all the monsters.
Look at them all. And last year, I double-checked, that number was 200, and now we're over 275 in just a year's time, which is pretty crazy.
That's a big jump.
Yeah, so if you had missed any of the monsters that you were hoping to add to your collections over the course of Anniversary Month, here in this final stretch, you should have an opportunity to go after the ones that you are missing to round out your collections. Next, we've got Rare Jamboree and Epic Jamboree available once again in our And Many More promotion here at the end. They were right there at the beginning celebrating My Singing Monsters' actual birthday on the 4th, but here they are. They're back for a limited time at level 9 to buy or breed on Seasonal Shanty. And it looks kind of like Epic Jamboree is being a little naughty there.
Yep.
And has stolen the candles of both Rare and Common. Rare sort of looking up going, what happened? And the Common, I think, is chuckling. I think the
like
Common is
snoozing.
chuckling with
Maybe
itself.
having a little
Or
nap.
snoozing. Yes, either or. Maybe that's how it was able to have its candle stolen
That makes
off
sense.
in the first place. So...
Hula's teaching some bad tricks.
Indeed, too much. Yes, not necessarily a good influence there on dear old Jamboree. Next up, we've got our All-Stars promotion. So this is what I was alluding to earlier. We've got 60% off all Celestials at their rebalanced key costs on Celestial Island for a limited time. So if ever you were staring at the market on Celestial Island going, I don't know if this is the best use of my currency, or, you know, is now a good time to do it, here they all are, all 12 statues for 60% off. And of course, highlighted there is Tort, because it's October 1st.
That's
And it is the month of
right.
Earthen Ellipse. So pick them up while the going is good. And of course, a reminder that you can gift each other keys as well. This promotion I was very excited to title "Party Was Lit."
This may be my favorite title of the sale.
Yes, the children still say that, right? They still
That's
say
what the kids
lit.
say, right?
The youth of today. Anyway, I'm probably aging myself with that, but it worked perfectly in this instance because, of course, the Light Islands are inspired by the mirror form has sort of Party Island integrations from the era of Dawn of Fire and light lit connection there. And these are 60% off on the occasion of the release of Shimmer for a week. So if you don't yet own Light Island, now's a good time to pick it up for 60% off. And the same is true of the diamond cost of Mirror Light Island. So go and check it out. And there's the beautiful egg for Shimmer.
It is a
You
good
can
egg.
see facets of its major and minor form incorporated on the egg right there. A special sale. It's anniversary month, big grand finale, so it's 100% more in all packs of diamonds, coins, treats, and keys. And earlier when, you know, the community was joking in the Discord and other places going, we owe the Monster Handlers an apology. They did a great job of anniversary month this year. Well, my children, without appearing to grovel too much, you know what's a great way to say thank you is to support us Monster Handlers here, developing exciting updates for My Singing Monsters for you. And there's going to be very few times when you're going to get a better deal than 100% more in the packs of currency that you want.
I was gonna say, I gotta go buy some of these.
Exactly. Go check it out. There's no better time than now. But we've got a few other exciting ones as well here at the end. And it's your last chance. And so this is targeted to all of our players who have never made an in-app purchase. And as per usual, this is entirely the player's prerogative to do. But if you wanted to, there's an excellent promotion available here that's running out of time in the next couple of days. So the anniversary pack, you should check it out before time runs out. You get all of those currencies, so 150 diamonds, 1.5 million coins, 150,000 treats, the removal of third-party ads, and
The best part?
Yeah, you get to unlock the exclusive costume Bill. Bill for Mammoth.
Bill.
I wonder why we decided to put Bill on Mammoth. I mean, whenever I look at Bill, I just see another employee
I
of Big
know,
Blue
me
Bubble.
too.
So it's sort of a funny thing that we decided to put those things together there. I don't know quite the reasoning there.
No,
But yeah,
neither.
but you should check that out. Again, an excellent value in-app purchase to make. And of course, you get all of the above, all these perks, and you support us Monster Handlers. And finally, we've got the Jam Packs. They've made a triumphant return here in version 5.0. So I know that we got some feedback from our Handler Helper community that the initial release window of being only available for 3 hours was a little too tight, a little too squeaky for folks. So if you missed that opportunity and you didn't buy either the bronze, silver, gold, or altogether Jam Packs during their initial availability at the beginning of the month, here is your availability now. It's a 13-hour window. So when you log into version 5.0, if you have purchased the anniversary pack, and you did not buy the Jam Pack when it was initially available, here's your second opportunity. And you might be thinking to yourself, well, Monster Handler Matt, I don't know yet if I'm going to buy the anniversary pack. Is there going to be time for me to pick up the Jam Pack afterwards? And the answer is yes. The anniversary pack and anniversary pack deluxe, their availability windows conclude on Monday, October 6th, but this one runs up until the 8th alongside rare and epic Jamboree availability. So you'll have time to collect it all, apply your costumes, and have just a grand old time. So there you go. So multiple opportunities if you want to cash in, get some exciting stuff here at the end of anniversary month, support us Monster Handlers, and get some really cool stuff in the process. So there you go. Ah!
Oh my God, baby no money?
Wait a minute. Are we graced? Are we being graced? Are we in the presence of Baby No Money himself?
Can I have your
I
autograph?
love my fans.
Wow, it is. It's Baby No Money.
Can I take a selfie? Okay.
So, you know, this is one of those scenarios where, you know, you see them online and then you see them in person and they kind of look a little different, right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, you're just sort of yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. And so
I mean, I might use a filter sometimes, but
that's fair. That's fair. Okay. All right. I didn't mean any offense, Baby No Money. At minimum, you should be very pleased with us that we're saying your name correctly, because I know that online some people, they just don't get it. They're going Bibinos, Babinos,
Don't worry,
all sorts of.
I know your name.
Yes, but it's Baby No Money.
Baby No Money.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's sort of like BBB, Big Blue Bubble. It's Baby BBB No Money, but not. It's Baby No Money. Okay.
Do you want to change your name to
BBB No Money? It's not too late.
BBB No Money. Maybe.
Ooh, very interesting. So, Baby No Money, what's the occasion that you're joining us here on My Sing Monsters Live? Are you going to help us answer some community or ask some community questions?
You know, I've had quite a stressful week, so I'm happy to be on your little show right now.
You hear that, Hamlet Helpers? Baby No Money is happy to be here to answer your questions.
Yeah, so you mentioned having a stressful week. I mean, I couldn't help but notice, are you considering a career change there? Because I could have sworn that someone who looked a lot like you and who was going by the code name Agent M was working for perhaps a sinister organization. Anything you want to comment about that, or?
No.
All right, okay. Playing coy, I see. How very rascally of you, Baby No Money. Okay, well, you know, you can earn your
I can always fall back on my music.
That's true. Yeah, I don't know if necessarily a government organization devoted to figuring out monstrous anomalies is necessarily in your wheelhouse, in your competency set. Not to disparage you in any way, Baby No Money, but certainly the music that you create is awesome. So don't want to definitely keep more of that coming.
Maybe it was just another side quest.
Oh.
Yeah, you know me. Doing all these side quests.
Yes, you are an internet explorer, like Jen said earlier, doing all these exciting side quests.
And I'm secretly moving around. So.
You're secretly moving around?
You don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, you're so enigmatic, Baby No Money. I'm very taken with you. Okay, well, like I said, you know, I'd like to think that here on My Sing Monsters Live, we sort of call the shots, but we're sort of starstruck by you here. So, what do you think? Should we try and answer some questions in a Q&A segment?
I'll get your autograph later.
Okay, sounds good.
You can maybe even sign that piece of paper or something.
Yeah.
Our program for today. Okay, so to bring you up to speed, Baby No Money, how it works here during the question segment is that you ask the questions of me, and I'll do my best to answer them. And if any of the words you're seeing for the first time, because of course I know that, you know, your connection to the monster world is still pretty fresh, just consult with Monster and the Jen. She'll be able to help you out. But you seem like a smart fella, so
we can change names if we need to.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, that's all that we ask of you is your best.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Well, first question from Gavstropod.
Oh, okay.
Gavstropod.
All right.
Was there some discovery that proved Wanderer Island's existence to the contemporary monster world, like the cave paintings and the mythical constellations, for example?
I'm sorry, Baby No Money.
Did you hear me?
I did hear the question. I did hear the question. Don't worry. I just can't believe I'm in the same room.
I know.
It's I'm getting sort of you know, like meet your heroes kind of moment here. So so the question was about Wanderer Island. Is there any evidence of it in the contemporary monster world? There is. And some of it is out there already, but some of it is actually yet to be released, yet to be formally introduced. in My Singing Monsters. So you'll sort of have to wait and see how that actually comes to pass. But yes, everything that we know about Wanderer Island, there are certain facets of it from a landscape and landmark feature that have a lot in common with certain contemporary islands in the monster world. Something about, like, you know, a beacon calling people home. There's definitely something analogous, I would say, in the contemporary monster world that is connected to that. Also, perhaps where seasonal monsters reside. That's one sort of piece of evidence. And you might be thinking to yourself, Gavstropod, yeah, but that island that or that thing that you are alluding to has been around for a while. Why would we suddenly be able to draw an association between it? Well, I have been conducting a series of interviews with the monsters native to that island, and something about the time of year and perhaps interesting and other exciting developments. There's something more talkative than before. They're revealing more details of their ancestors, of things from eons past. So I've got the inside track. On what's going on
Did that all
there.
make sense?
Yeah, totally.
Okay, you aren't just nodding your head, you aren't just playing along here. So is it fair to say then, Baby No Money, that you are a die-hard My Singing Monsters lore cultist?
Oh yeah, I'm
Oh.
always down to learn.
Isn't that wonderful? I can't wait to see that represented on your social media channels
knows us.
moving forward. Yeah, well, I'm very excited to know him.
Commented before on your socials.
Yes, it was sort of surprising to see, you know, and you can see that little verified sticker. Oh,
Notice.
chills. Very exciting stuff. Okay, so do we want to sort of, you know, I don't want to stress you out or put too much of a strain or a burden on you. Do we want to bounce back and forth, asking questions?
Yeah.
Jen,
Go for
perhaps
it, Jen.
you could ask the next one,
Jen.
and then back to Baby No Money, if it's all right with you.
Oh yes.
Thank you, Mr. Baby No Money.
Thank you, Mr. Money. Is that correct? Baby
That
No
works.
is the first part. Okay, go ahead.
Mr. Money.
Mr. Money. All right, sure.
From Zenrock Dark. Is Rare Enchantling holding its horns as a reference to the Entbrat concept art?
Zenrock Dark, bingo, bang on. That's exactly what it is. Yes.
Easy.
Jen, do you want to ask a question? You do. One word answer. Meanwhile, it's me going blah 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 about the earlier one. But yes, that's exactly what we did. I saw a lot of people when Rare Enchantling was released going like, "Oh, this feels like a quote unquote classic rare." We think all of our rares are classics, for the record. But yeah, we definitely had some fun with calling upon older concepts. Monster designs when it came time to do it. It felt fitting for the end of the Rare Magical class to sort of bring it back to us, our core.
Are you just trying to be cool because Mr. Money's here?
No, this
working.
is just how I be.
It's working.
It's just how I live, right? Baby. I'll be sued
Next
later. Anyway,
question.
all right. So, baby No Money, Mr. Money. Sorry.
There's too many names.
I know there's too many things to keep track of. Baby No Money, would you mind asking the next question?
Sounds good. The extravagant castle's bio says monster residents have personal assistants. Are said assistants another monster, machine, or something else entirely?
I bet you have a lot of assistants.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, as a famous person, TM, you have sort of an entourage following you around at any given moment,
That's
right?
true.
So
You never know.
you do never know. So in your side hustle there, working at the organization that will not be named but will be referred to by its initials, DOMA. Were you trying to sort of like escape the life of a famous person? Were you trying to sort of like, you know, drop into us, you know, the sort of plebeian lifestyle, us working class, middle class folks?
Always gotta stay humble.
Oh, true, very true. Oh, I love your attitude, Baby No Money. Okay, so the question was, do monsters, what are these assistants that the Extravagant Castle's bio refers to? Well, monsters, by very virtue of the fact that they're monsters, have big imaginations. And sometimes those assistants are just their imaginary friends. But which is fine. imaginary friends are good. Hey, in the case of mythicals, they can sort of use Dreamcraft to bring their imaginary friends to life on Mythical Island. So, you know, don't knock it till you've tried it. But another being that runs around and often serves in this assistant role are Barbloos. Barbloos. They're the things on the Barbloo statue. They're not singing monsters per se, but they are denizens of the monster world, and they are sort of a little sort of helper class. Think Oompa Loompa.
Are those what your assistants are like?
Not quite.
Can I be your assistant?
Oh.
I'm really, really good.
Do you have any positions open? Wait a minute,
Yeah.
Are you quitting? Don't do it.
We'll
We
talk
need you,
later.
Monster Handler Jen. Unless you'd be doing
my side
your
gig.
side hustle. Okay,
Side
sort of like
hustle.
Baby No Money
Yeah.
side hustle. All right. Well, that
Your
I can
side quest.
tolerate, but I don't want you going anywhere.
I'm not
Okay,
going
we need your monster handling expertise. Okay, so yeah. So Barbloos. Yeah. So what's our next question is from the Dreamcrafter, I think.
Can paranormals switch between their two forms, or are they each exclusive to their own timeline?
Oh, what an interesting question, the Dreamcrafter. Can they switch between their forms? Well, certainly as of version 5.0 and the discovery of Paranormal Carnival, doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it, does it? There is one thing we've not yet discussed much about, and that's a mysterious object right smack dab in the center of Paranormal Carnival, which if you interact with it, you'll learn that it is a mysterious structure called the centrifuge.
I did see that.
The centrifuge. Not a lot is understood. Not a lot is understood. Not a lot is understood about the centrifuge at this time, but perhaps the future will bring more revelations. Who knows? So, can they switch between their forms? Doesn't seem like it. Currently, doesn't seem like it currently. So maybe they are confined to their own timelines, the mirror and the main timeline.
Still
So
learning a lot.
yeah. So for Dreamcrafter, I guess the answer for right now is sadly no, it can't switch. But go tap on or click on the centrifuge. Interesting. All right, more mysterious stuff going on there.
I
Okay,
like the mystery.
Baby No Money. What's our next question? Asked by
Alright.
Baby No Money himself.
This question's from Evil JJ. Why
Do you
is
think
it
they
evil?
have a major form that's good JJ?
Oh.
If this is
Gotta-
evil JJ?
We gotta look into it.
All right, sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you, Baby No Money, sir. Mr. Money, go ahead.
Are there plans for more customizations in the profile menu? For example, custom phrases, being able to select a monster's costume for the profile picture?
Ooh, Evil JJ, I love these suggestions. Custom phrases. That one might present a little bit of a challenge for us just from a keeping it family-friendly standpoint, because if we open it up and you can type in whatever, what's to stop you from typing in something naughty, something that you ought not to be. However, something I think would be a very exciting thing to do and that we've talked about here at Big Blue Bubble is perhaps running some sort of community contest where we can gather some new phrases to add to the profile menu, and then they can be officially added and you can select from them. That would be a very fun thing to do in the future. So maybe, who knows, maybe we'll have time before the end of the year, maybe sometime in 2026 we'll have a contest of that ilk. Being able to select a monster's costume for the profile picture, a very interesting notion. It would sort of blow up the number of possible profile avatars that you could have. I wonder if we could do a selection of just some. Perhaps we could poll the community to know which of their favorite ones they'd like to see represented. Just
love a
because,
poll.
yeah, there's a number of costumes. Think of, for example, Mammoth's costume, off the cuffs. Where is that even going to be visible in the avatar, or is it going to have to sort of like have hands up? So maybe that would be a good solution. Is perhaps we can sort of ask our community which costumes do you think would make for good additions, and maybe we can limit it to a group of like, I don't know, 50 or something.
That'd be nice.
Because we've got
good
I
limit.
think we're clean over 400 costumes.
Yes.
Now, so that's
Yes.
a lot of costumes to choose from. But great suggestions, Evil JJ. Despite your name, a good suggestion.
What
Thank
would
you.
your phrase be on your profile?
Ooh. I don't know why, but I have wah 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 stuck in my head. So
Oh. That's
Probably
so
do
funny.
that.
That's really
I've got
weird.
it stuck in my head as well. And there's no reason in particular why that's sort of speaking to you right now, Mr. Money?
ever since I had that bad day at work,
Oh.
It's just
it's
kind of
just
in there.
yeah.
It's just sort of, yeah. Did you find at all that there was like a green glow emanating from you at any point, or no?
Yeah.
Unusual. Do you think it was that Slurpee drink that you were drinking?
Probably.
Ah, you
Those
got to
things
watch
are
out,
full
kids.
of
That stuff,
sugar.
you don't know what's in that
Yeah.
stuff.
Full of sugar.
So, yes, sugar makes you glow.
Yeah.
Little known side effect of sugar consumption.
So I think that this is going to have to be our last
Okay.
question, and that we are not going to have time for live
questions? Okay.
because we have to, be respectful of Mr. Money's
That's
time.
fair. That's fair.
But-
Perhaps they can pop them in the comments on the
Yes,
video, and
absolutely.
then we'll gather them for next time. Sounds
So
good.
Flapjack,
Oh.
great name. Oh, I'm hungry now. Suddenly, they want to know what inspired this island to use and generate star power, and I think that they are referring to
Paranormal Carnival. Yes, Flapjack. Great question. So, star power, an unusual currency. There, I'll do all the hand gestures. What inspired us to choose, or why Paranormal Carnival generates star power in the first place, is that it's in the beyond. It's among the stars. We know that there's an interesting connection so far with what's going on with the Stair Shaper, possibly, and connections to the star rocks, which themselves cost star power. So it kind of felt like star power is this thing that can attach to the monster world, but that feels a little separate. From it. And from a mechanical standpoint, star power right now, there's only a few ways that you can collect it. You can collect it by, of course, joining a tribe on Tribal Island. It's available as some rewards in certain battle events, like versus battles. But we wanted to give an opportunity for players to generate some star power if they weren't interested in going through and exploring those other means. Now, something I did want to mention is notably absent here on Paranormal Carnival here upon its first discovery is any sort of monster likes. Because the paranormals, they have likes back on their magical islands, but that seems to be missing here on Paranormal Carnival. So it almost makes me wonder, in my thought of thoughts here, is there something else? Is there a some sort of missing piece, some sort of you complete me other half sort of thing going on there, and that if and when that were to someday come to pass, would their star power production rates improve at that point? Very interesting stuff, because I saw some folks going like, well, yeah, they generate star power, but not a lot of star power. So the conspicuous absence of monster likes here on Paranormal Carnival is very suspicious, very sus to me. So perhaps if we explore a little bit more of that relationship, we will learn more about it. That's what I have to say about that.
Okay.
Yes, very nice, very nice. Okay, so what's our next segment?
Well, I think we have a few pieces of fan. Would you mind reading some fan mail with us?
Fan mail.
Oh,
I
wonderful.
love my fans.
Are you aware
That's
that
nice.
we have a mail song? Did you know that we have the mail
Oh, perhaps
song?
you could put it on your next album. You could do a remix of it or something.
Ooh,
Do you know it?
I feel it in my soul.
Okay,
Wow.
It's coming out.
Do you think we could like kind of duet a little
Oh
bit?
yeah.
Oh my gosh, you guys
Yeah.
gonna jam right now?
I think so.
Oh
I'm
man,
gonna
this
jam
is
with-
this is
Okay.
crazy, y'all. All right, all right, all right. I can't look. I'm too
feel it in
excited.
my bones.
I'm gonna kick it off, okay?
Okay. Okay.
Ding 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 mail. Ding 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 mail. I just collabed with Baby No.
Yeah, you can
know what, I
tell
kinda
that to
nailed
everybody
that.
in your family, your friends.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that exciting?
It was the mail song.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't know where that came from even.
Well, your soul, just
Mr.
like you
Money,
said.
if you'd be so kind as
Oh,
to
yes.
maybe just take a little look
nice.
at that.
Handler helpers who have sent in this mail, your mail is being touched, is being caressed
celebrity.
by the hands of fame itself. Baby No Money. It's crazy.
Well, this one's coming from Landon from
Purifoy? No.
No,
No.
from Canada.
Oh,
Hey!
We love
you know
a
who else is from
Canadian.
Canada? You.
it's true.
Baby No Money.
Vancouver.
I don't know what the area
He
code
from
is
the
there,
north,
but
he from the
shout out.
Canada.
That's right.
Alrighty. Dear handler, monster handlers, how are you doing? My name's Landon. I'm 18 years old, but will soon be 19 on October 14th.
It's like Sound of Music.
Almost birthday.
He is
From
18.
Newfoundland. Plus, I've always wanted to visit you at the studio. I'm really loving the first 2 ethereal islets and wonder what the 3 remaining ethereal islets will be like in upcoming updates in MSM. I'd also want to help you come up with designs for the 3 remaining primordial monsters because I'm a really talented artist, which is very clear considering these drawings at the bottom. Maybe I can show these beautiful drawings.
Okay.
Everybody cover your face.
Don't look.
Wow.
Wow, even Baby No Money is complimenting your artwork. That's huge.
It is. That's Landon. Those are great. Can I? Take a
Do you
quick look? I'd
think
love
you
to
could
see.
look at some of my artwork after?
Oh yeah, totally.
I see Fandle. I see Tuna 4. I see Droa. Very, very cool. Well, thank you, Landon. This is awesome. Wonderful, wonderful. All right, carry on.
Here you
carry
go,
on. Oh,
Monster
it's for
Handler
me.
Matt. You can
All
open
right, all
that
right. So
one.
this comes from the Something family. I'm sure it will be all made clear in just a moment. What do we got? We've got a message here. We've got a drawing.
Wow,
a
we got
note,
lots.
multiple
Lots of
things.
letters.
Okay, here's the message. I think the rest is art. Greetings, monster handlers. I am Addison. Thank you guys so much for making my singing monsters. It has really changed my life. I love watching your videos and drawing fan art. I have included some of my fan art and me as a monster, the legendary class. I would love for this letter to be on Monster Mail. Wish granted. My biggest dream would be to meet you guys. You are all super sweet and funny. Aw, thank you.
amazing.
I do have a question for you. Will you guys ever bring back monster cuisine and fandemonium? Love, Addison from California. And here in the margin, who have we got here? We've got Geode, Fung Prey, Ogler, Teeter Totter, someone else, perhaps the original piece of artwork, and Rismith. Very cool stuff there. So
nice.
let's see what art that they've included here from Addison. I was right. This is their original creation. Sorry, yeah, it's me. It's them as a monster. Fyra. Also, my version of Kana. So, all right, Baby No Money, I would normally not do this, but if you could obscure your face, just so that I can show this piece of artwork here on the, so there it is. Isn't that wonderful? Very nice. So that's the first piece that was included here. And then next, we also have Rare Blaret.
Oh.
Whoa.
So here is, I can never do this properly. There is Rare Blaret. There we go. A beautiful rendition from Addison of Rare Blaret. Thank you so much. So to answer your question, will we ever bring back Monster Cuisine? I'm sure we will. Or Monster Kitchen. It's got a couple of different names throughout its history. And then Fandemonium, never say never. In the meantime, you can enjoy all existing episodes on our YouTube channel.
That's great. Our last piece of Monster Mail today, because I know
Comes in a
Mr. Money
big,
has to
beautiful
leave.
manila envelope.
He's very busy. Dear Monster Handlers, I'm Nolan from the USA. I love your game and I've played it for 3 years. I'm level 18 and I'm 10 years old. That's awesome. I have some concepts that I'm begging for you to put in the game, even though it goes against your policy. I have dreamed of writing to you for a while. You can write us letters, it's all good. I'm also sending my friend Tyler's concept. I should have those labeled down for you. I recently,
gotta be important, yeah, which one's which.
Exactly. I recently obtained my favorite monster, Echidna. Oh, by the way, I made the rare and epic variants, and they are here for you. I also made drawing of Echidna for you. Thank you for reading, or should I say readling. I like what you did there. I like what you did there. All jokes aside, thank you so much for reading my letter. Sincerely, Nolan. P.S. What I meant by rare and epic variants is for your concept. Thank you.
Ah.
And yes, we've got some very nice little pieces of concept art here. I'm so sorry, Mr. Money. I'm gonna have to ask.
You know what? All I have to do is tip my hat down. So
we have, there we go. There's the nice Echidna drawing. And then we've got Stringster. Looks like it's got some guitar or violin heads, perhaps, maybe a cello. And yeah, thank you so much. Those are excellent. Cello. So thank you for all that monster mail.
And this is just a fraction of the mail that we receive.
It sure is.
Rest assured that us monster handlers go through it lovingly all of it, and we are absolutely enchanted by everything that we see that you, our wonderful community, send in to us.
Okay, Mr. Money, I know you have to leave, so thank you for
sorry,
being
guys.
here.
Thanks for letting me on your show.
Well,
You can come back whenever you want.
you, please. It was an honor, a privilege, a pleasure.
I promise
I'm your
I'll be
number one
back.
fan. Just
Okay, that's great to hear. All right, well,
someday.
it's very nice to meet you. Yes,
bye.
all of the proper pointings and what have you. Okay, bye.
Bye, Mr. Money.
See you later, Mr. Money. Well, you know, what's so sad about this whole scenario is that you know, don't get me wrong, having Baby No Money on our show today
was crazy.
was wonderful. It was life-changing. It was great. But the thing for me that I sort of feel bad about is that, like, when we announced this episode of My Singing Monsters live beforehand, I was wondering if Monster Handler Alley was going to be on
I
it.
know.
But
I don't know what happened to her.
that's sort of sad.
She said she went out for a coffee. Maybe she just got another
A
coffee,
coffee?
and another
But she was
coffee.
supposed to, all right, well, you know what? You know what will make me feel a little bit better? Why don't we take a quick look at the sales that we also have planned coming through for the end of anniversary month,
Okay.
as well as covering what the end of
I'll
anniversary
send
month.
her a message.
Good idea.
See
Good
if we
idea.
can
Yeah.
figure out where she went.
Shoot off a quick text. A Slack or whatever you want to call it. So, Monster Hunter Ben, do you mind queuing it up? All right, perfect. So, folks had been asking about this before. Where is the Wishing Torch sale in anniversary month? Well, it's right here at the very end. So, come on, baby, no money, light my fire. 50% off permanent lighting of wishing torches on all islands. And there they all are, glowing a brilliant blue. Aren't they wonderful there? So if you're wanting to get a permanent boost for your chances for special monsters, this is the sale for you. 50% off permanent lighting using diamonds for wishing torches on all islands. So that's starting tomorrow. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Next up, we've got Fashion Show, featured limited time costumes available to buy or through breeding. This is all the battle costumes, the teleport costumes, the Fandemonium costumes. So again, if throughout the duration of anniversary month you missed out on any of these, here's your opportunity to do so. It notably does not include the seasonal costumes. So if you missed those during their availability windows, you'll have to wait for their respective seasonal events to kick back through. But you know what? I feel like at this point we're only a few weeks away from Spooktacle
It's true.
2025. So keep an eye out for that there. So that's Fashion Show, featured limited time costumes. So next we also have the Stand Tall promotion, which is for 50% off permanent Biggify.
I've never seen Harriet Biggify.
I know,
My
and you
goodness.
know what? It's already, you know, I would say that Arc Arena is probably the largest of the core paranormals, but it is positively dwarfed here by this Biggified
Absolutely.
Harriet. And Owlesque, which is always pretty small
That's right.
and cute, is looking especially small and cute here in this announcement graphic. So if you ever wanted to Biggify your monsters permanently, there's no better time than now, because you get it for 50% off. And again, this sale also starts on Thursday and runs through the end of anniversary month, just like our Fashion Show and Light My Fire promotions as well. Switching, oh, sorry. got ahead of myself there.
Wing-a-ling!
Yes, reminder that our Amber Reprise promotion is concluding very soon as well. So this is for all Fire Monster vessels on Amber Island. Now, there's not a lot of time left, so judge yourselves accordingly. All of these availability windows are closing very soon, but it's your last call if you wanted to pick up a vessel and try and blast through, being able to revitalize them and add them to your Amber Island collection. This is your last call, so move fast. And then finally, in My Singing Monsters, we've got last chance for the anniversary-themed decorations, including our brand new one for this year, the 13th Anniversary Monument, which celebrated all of our improvements to the friends and social systems.
Just
Aren't
having
they
a great
cute?
time.
Yes, they love each other. Isn't that nice? So yes, so their availability is concluding very soon. So they're only available one time a year. So you're going to want to pick them up and add them to all of the relevant islands ASAP. So if we switch gears here for a moment and we bounce over and say to Dawn of Fire, how is Dawn of Fire celebrating the grand finale of anniversary month? Well, All young mythicals and seasonals are available to buy or breed at level 9 for a limited time on the continent. So this is an extension adding to of the Wanderlust promotion that we already had for Yostrich, Gajoo, Bazinga, and Strombonen. And here brings the remaining 3 mythicals, the Ultimate Creator mythicals, and the 5 seasonal monsters available for a short time just through to the end of Anniversary Month to add to your content. And now that we know how Wanderer Island works, if you're needing to pick up a second one to eventually teleport, now's the time to do so. So check it out. Next up, we have the Prismatic Praxis promotion, in which all prismatics are available for a limited time in the Prism Gate on the Outer Islands. So something that I noticed that we're going to fix in an upcoming version of My Singing Monsters Dawn of Fire is right now Wanderer Island is included in the roster of Outer Islands. If you tap on the icon, it says Wanderer Island and then Outer Island. By definition, it is not an outer island. An outer island for us is just this group before. They're the ones that have their magical island analogs in My Singing Monsters. So Starhenge and Wanderer Island both we consider to be a separate type of island. So,
learn something new every day.
Exactly. But pick up the prismatics that you're missing. So all of them are available. That's 62 times 6. That's a lot of prismatics. All right, go ahead, Ben. All right, Stars Align. All Celestials available to buy for a limited time on Starhenge. These have been available throughout Anniversary Month as part of their respective patron saint promotions. But if you missed any of them, well, now's the time. You're going to have to be getting them full price there. But you can also, of course, get them the route of collecting all of the stars in their star charts. So if you're missing any, you can pick them up here in the Stars Align promotion. Next up, we've got 50% off Starhenge themed decorations on all islands. I love these. These are some of my favorite decorations in Dawn of Fire. Got what, the Stellar Shrine, Celestial Chest, the Sand Fountain, the Ingot Display, and the Hourglass. These are beautiful, so pick those up for a limited time, 50% off. Next up, we have Last Chance for the Anniversary Cake in Dawn of Fire. It's going away very soon. It, just like the Anniversary Monuments in My Singing Monsters, is our way of celebrating the anniversary of Dawn of Fire, and it is leaving on Monday the 6th. So pick it up. Pick it up while the going is good. It doesn't cost a lot. It just costs a handful of coins, but it's going pretty soon, so you'll miss your opportunity if you don't pick it up right now. And we also have 100% more in all packs of currency for the grand finale of Anniversary Month in Dawn of Fire as well, including the now famous or infamous iterations of those primordial monsters, which are making their way one by one to the ethereal islets in My Singing Monsters. So maybe pick your favorite and grab it. All right, next, it's us.
Oh my gosh, Allie.
Guys, did I make it?
Allie.
Am I late?
Allie, first of all, it's very nice to see you. Please sit down.
So sorry, guys.
So, where were you? You were getting a coffee, Jen said?
I was late. I'm so sorry.
You missed Baby No Money.
What?
Baby No Money was
I know you're
He was
such a huge
here?
fan. That's why the whole time I was
He was
thinking.
here and
I got
missed
a
him?
picture. We sang the male song.
He knows the male song?
Yeah, it came out, it gurgled forth
Oh
from
my
his
gosh.
very soul, it sounded like.
But one thing you are in time for is our currency giveaway.
Oh,
That's right.
Monster Handler Ben.
perfect.
So I'm gonna pop it up
Yay!
there. This always freaks me out because it feels like it's like a gurgle. I'm gonna fall
Are we
into
in a, like a
drowning in
pool of
diamonds?
Yes, exactly. That's what rich people do, right? They just sort of take their currency and they just strew it around in an area so that they can sort of wallow in it. Anyway, we've got an exclusive giveaway code here on My Singing Monsters Live. It's available to redeem just through to tomorrow at 11 a.m. That's 3 p.m. Universal Time. What does UTC stand for? Who knows? Anyway, so yes, 11 a.m. Eastern Time tomorrow. You only have until then to redeem it. So go to redeem.mysingmonsters.com and punch in Paranormal Carnival. A word that has perhaps never before appeared in the English language. And make sure to spell it. Make sure to spell it correctly. We know that it can be hard. We know that it's not the traditional spelling of paranormal, because remember, para, that's like, next to normal, and paro here means two. It's the pair.
This is a Monster Handler
right?
Gen original.
It's a 6-7 kind of situation, right? That's what the kids are saying.
Yeah.
That's right.
Anyway, there you go. There's my contribution to pop culture. Anyway, so go punch it in, Paranormal Carnival, and you'll get some diamonds from it. And who doesn't want diamonds?
I do.
You'll also want to log in, if you haven't already, to version 5.0 of My Singing Monsters, because there's also a giveaway waiting in your mailbox for you to get your diamonds just for popping in.
Wow, yeah.
Just for popping in and saying hello. So, Allie, well, it's disappointing that you weren't able to join us for more of Anniversary Month
So sorry, guys.
conclusion here on My Singing Monsters Live. It's certainly nice that you're here able to close it out with us. So, what have you learned? What have you learned? Don't
Never
go for
be
coffee.
late.
Well, no, it's that's right.
Don't go for coffee at an important time.
Yes. If you go for coffee, guaranteed that's the time when the line will be at its longest. The staff they'll be short-staffed at the coffee shop.
Yeah.
You'll be out of luck. It's just how life works, Allie. When you know something's coming, then's not the time to be going getting
So
coffee.
true. And I don't even have my coffee.
So that whole experience, you've got no
know where
coffee
it
to show
went.
for it? Allie, come on. All right, well, like you said, lesson learned, but it's
Yep.
very nice that you're able to join us here for the conclusion of our episode of My Singing Monsters Live.
I do think Monster Handler Ben perhaps has something to say. I see a microphone in his hand.
Oh, wow.
Hello, I'm on.
My name is Ben, and I'm here to say... Anyway, go ahead, Ben.
It's Monster Handler Ben coming in with some super chats.
Ooh, I always love a super chat.
We have $10 from Cube.
Thank you, Cube.
Thank you, Cube.
Thank
Isn't that the
you.
same as Cube Legal or no? Maybe.
Oh.
Who knows?
Cube.
Are
Just
they
Cube.
legally cube?
Just Cube.
$5
fine.
from some MSM fan.
But how are we
Thank
going to know who
you.
it is?
Yeah, just some fan.
Anyway, carry on. Thank you, some MSM fan.
$2 from Loser Town.
Oh no.
Wow.
That's where I come from.
That's the next island in My Singing Monsters. No. Loser
Thank
Town.
you.
You don't come from Loser Town, Dan. You come from Wintertown. Wintersville. Loser Town's
nice.
on the other side of the tracks.
Thank
anyway,
you.
Thank you, Loser Town. Great name.
$5 from Iggy and Niffler, who are loving the carnival vibes.
Yay!
Yeah.
Who doesn't love a carnival?
$20 from Nova.
Thank you, Nova.
Thank you.
$50 from Pixel Dog.
Oh my goodness.
thank
Wow.
you.
$5 from Cabrax, who says,
Thank you, Cubwax.
thank you for continually updating the game.
Yay.
It's our pleasure. Believe us.
And $5 from Star Warrior. $5 from Devi, and $1 from Nick.
Thank you so
Amazing.
much
Thank
to
you, guys.
everyone
Thank you for your super chats. It's obviously very gratifying that you guys enjoy what we do here at Big Blue Bubble in our role as monster handlers. And next, like I said throughout the show, let this be a lesson to you doubters in the future who were there at the beginning going, well, I don't know if they're going to have anything exciting happening this month.
You guys should know better.
Yes, you should know better at this point, especially if you've been a My Singing Monsters fan for multiple years. But if you've only just joined the Handler Helper community
Let it
in the
slide.
last year, we'll let it slide, like you said, Monster Handler Jen. We'll give you a pass this time, but next time, ye be warned. Never doubt us. We've always got tricks up our sleeves.
Always
we even
cooking.
said it. We
Always
said it at
cooking,
the
that's
end of
right.
the Anniversary
Like that-
Month video. We
like that
said,
exert suit
as per
costume.
usual. Exactly. So, here we are. Anniversary Month concludes on Monday, October 6th. And so there's no better time to start playing My Singing Monsters or to round out your collections with stuff that you're missing, exploring the brand new Paranormal Carnival. Very exciting stuff. It's always exciting those first few days when you're sort of hearing a song for the first time and you're building it up and you're discovering where certain monsters play. That part is always, I think, the most magical of moments for us to watch the community, explore it together. And even as we're playing on our own account, sort of building up the songs and figuring out how the pieces interlock together. Always very, very exciting stuff. So we're here. We're a little bit over time. We usually have this for an hour, and I hope wherever he is, Baby No Money is traveling safely and swiftly off to his intended destination. Great of him to visit. So our thanks to Baby No Money for visiting
Yeah.
My Singing Monsters Live today. Our thanks, to Allie for no doubt running over here. I could hear you being out
tried
of
my
breath
best.
as you ran into the show here at the very end. My thanks to Monster Handler Jen for always being an excellent co-host and
And to
for
Scallyrags.
bringing the
Yeah,
fun. Oh
and
my
to
gosh,
Scallyrags.
I almost forgot about Scallyrags.
I wonder where they went.
Scallyrags. I don't
I
know.
saw him. I saw it somewhere over there.
Okay, so
in the office?
Maybe I'm
Somewhere
seeing
over there.
things.
Or maybe you're
There's a
saying
monster on the loose.
are you saying it was en route to your now ill-fated coffee?
Yeah, maybe that's where
You
my
saw it on
coffee
the
went.
street? Oh! You know,
scallywags
oh my
took
gosh.
my
Alex,
coffee.
Rascal.
I think you're onto something there.
That
Perhaps
rascal.
Coffee
perhaps your
stealer.
coffee was absconded with by Scallywags, the rascal paranormal.
That would make sense. It
I
all
wonder if they
comes together.
spilled it down their trench coat.
Yeah.
I hope not in their trench coat, whatever's in there. Who knows what's in there? That's one of the things that's redacted. When will we learn what is going to happen with all of those monsters? When are we going to learn the truth behind Paranormal Carnival? Well, you'll have to stay tuned to find out because as per usual, and you'll hear this again multiple times if you're paying attention, we've got lots of exciting tricks up our sleeves. So enjoy Paranormal Carnival, enjoy the conclusion of Anniversary Month, and as per usual, thanks for being a player of My Sing Monsters and My Sing Monsters Dawn of Fire. You guys make it possible to do what we do here at Big Blue
right.
Bubble. So we're very grateful
Thank
for all
you
of your
for
support.
13 amazing years.
13, yes. And as we round out Anniversary Month, it feels stronger than ever.
Yes.
It's very, very exciting stuff. Okay, thank you so much. We are your hosts, Monster Handler Matt.
Monster Handler Jen.
Monster Handler Alley.
And until next time, happy monstering!